speaking like this?
The hostel wardens, two of them who were women themselves, they were making very insensitive and I don't know, very insensitive remarks like the survivor has torn her own clothes, that she should have taken a bath before like even going there, and even they stoop so low by texting their parents that she is mentally unstable.
There was an anxiety attack.
Yeah, and she is trying to harm herself, and that is why they need to rush in. The fear itself that if you take any of the survivors or the victims' side, you are going to have actions taken against you.
I'm right now standing outside the South Asian University, an international university jointly run by the SAARC nations.
A university where an 18-year student was allegedly gang raped by 4 men inside the campus. According to the FIR, the student had been receiving threatening emails from an unknown sender for 2 to 3 days before the incident. The messages allegedly demanded that she meet near the campus guest house late at night. The situation escalated on Sunday when the student alleges she received morphed obscene photographs of herself via WhatsApp and Telegram. These images, allegedly created using her display picture, were accompanied by messages threatening to circulate them among students if she did not appear at gate number 3. The victim had deliberately then taken a less crowded route towards the University Convocation Center where construction work was underway. There she alleges a security guard summoned a middle-aged man, and shortly after 2 younger men joined him. The 4 men reportedly forced her into an empty room near the Convocation Center and sexually assaulted her. The FIR further alleges that one of the attackers attempted to force a pill into her mouth, which she spat out.
It was only after 15 hours that the FIR was registered, that too when a friend called the police officials. And the story does not end here. A part of the resentment is also against the caretaker who simply dismissed the rape allegations. The victim also said that when she tried video calling her mom, the hostel supervisor at that point of time prevented her from doing that. And as you can see, the gate is normally functional. There are vehicles who have been allowed to go inside. It's not like that there's a blackout ban on entry of vehicles. It's just that because we are journalists, we are being penalized. We're not even being allowed to go inside and talk to students as to if administration is even listening to them.
We somehow managed to speak to students associated with the protests on condition of anonymity, and they reveal how the university administration tried to suppress and cover up this case. Hear them out.
The admin knew about the thing when the survivors' friends, the students were helplessly trying to reach out to the admin of what has happened, how to go about, and they were constantly pushed around to go from here and there. And on the 13th, on the morning of 13th, they have when they were frustrated by trying all their means to get help from the admin, but they did not get any help from the admin. Then they tried to then the survivor's friend tried to call the police themselves. And even after making the call, the police came around 4 p.m. And the ambulance also came into the campus much later. The hostel wardens, 2 of them who were women themselves, they were making very insensitive and I don't know, very insensitive remarks like the survivor has torn her own clothes, that she should have taken a bath before like even going there, and even they stoop so low by texting their parents that she is mentally unstable.
There was an anxiety attack.
Yeah, and she is trying to harm herself, and that is why they need to rush in the admin building for 2 days now, and still we don't have any answers.
Please talk to me about how media isn't being allowed to go on the campus, and apparently if students speak to media, there is obviously a fear of punitive action. So please talk about that.
Yeah, and this is actually a recurring issue, and this event is actually not an isolated event. Things have been since more than 2 years. The fear itself that if you take any of the survivors or the victims' side, you are going to have actions taken against you, and they have a thing against suspension that if you dare to speak against the admin, you are going to have very brutal consequences. And because of which, I think the students, there is an atmosphere of fear that is being inbuilt in the students by the administration themselves.
As a woman, how does this make you feel, this horrific incident?
This is as I said to you, that this is not an isolated event. Starting from March 2025 itself, there is a fear of all the women who stays in the campus, and now it's even more.
And going forward, what are the demands of the student body currently?
The demands of the student body is the termination of the 2 wardens and all the people who are involved in the admin who have delayed the further process of this case, and also the structural demanding the structural reforms like the having an ICC and a GS cash thing, and also 50% representation of the students in the inquiry committee of whatever police and the administration investigation that they are bringing up.
हादसा तो लड़की के साथ पिछली रात को हुआ था, लेकिन जब अगली शाम तक जब स्टूडेंट्स को सब पता लगा, उसी वक्त सारे स्टूडेंट्स एडमिन ब्लॉक के बाहर इकट्ठा हुए, एडमिन ब्लॉक के 4th फ्लोर पे गए, और हम सब ने डिसाइड किया कि जब तक FIR लॉन्च नहीं हो जाती, जब तक टर्मिनेशन नहीं होता, जो वार्डन्स था जिन्होंने ऐसे इनसेंसिटिव कमेंट्स पास करे कि पहले आप अपना ना लीजिए ताकि जो एविडेंस है वो टेम्पर हो सकता था। बिल्कुल जब उन्हें पता लगा वार्डन्स को ये इंसिडेंट हुआ है, रात को शायद पता लग गया हो, क्योंकि ये ऐसी बात है, ये मतलब पता लगी जाती है, ठीक है। फिर सुबह जब 9:30 बजे वो उनसे मिलने आए, तब उन्होंने ऐसा नहीं कि पहले एम्बुलेंस बुलाया या पुलिस को कॉल किया, नहीं, उन्होंने 5 घंटे तक कुछ नहीं किया। ये तो फाइनली उसके जो फ्रेंड्स थे उन्होंने एम्बुलेंस को जैसे तैसे कॉल किया और ऐसे बुलाया।
इंसिडेंट जहाँ पे हुआ, जो कन्वेंशन सेंटर के पास हुआ कॉलेज में, उसके बारे में भी कुछ पता लगा?
जी, तो कन्वेंशन सेंटर वहाँ पे कोई CCTV अपेरेंटली कहना है, हमारे पास कोई CCTV फुटेज नहीं है, तो पुलिस हमें ऐसे कुछ नहीं बता रही कि उनको CCTV फुटेज मिली है तो उसमें क्या उसमें दिख रहा है, कुछ हमें बिल्कुल भी ट्रांसपेरेंट नहीं है सर, हमें कोई अपडेट नहीं मिली, एडमिन हमसे बात करने को रेडी नहीं है।
यूनिवर्सिटी के वाइस चांसलर का कोई स्टेटमेंट है इस पे?
जैसे हम करेंगे, कुछ करा नहीं जा रहा, बस हमें बातें की जा रही कि करेंगे, बट कोई भी हमें एक्शन नहीं दिख रहा, कोई हमें रिटर्न प्रूफ नहीं किया कि हाँ दिस आर टर्मिनेटेड, नो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि हाँ आपको स्टूडेंट कमेटी मिल गई, ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं किया जा रहा।
Harsh for Mojo Story.